in the USA. As the world becomes more interconnected, patients are increasingly seeking healthcare options outside their home country. In this video, we will explore the key factors Indian patients should consider when it comes to insurance coverage for medical care in the United States. So let's dive in. Before we delve into the topic, let's take a moment to introduce our company, MediPocket USA Cross-Border Care. We are a cross-border care platform specializing in providing premium healthcare services from United States to patients all over. Is to bridge the gap in access to quality healthcare, ensuring that patients receive the best medical care available. Over the years, medical advancements and innovations in the United States have made it a sought-after destination for patients seeking complex and specialized treatments. However, navigating the global healthcare landscape can be complex, especially when it comes to insurance coverage. That's where MediPocket USA comes in. Indian patients seeking medical care in the United States often face unique challenges, especially regarding insurance coverage. The following are key factors that Indian patients should consider when it comes to global insurance coverage for the medical care in the United States. Global insurance coverage for Indian patients seeking medical care abroad comes with both benefits and limitations, which needs to be carefully considered by individual and healthcare providers. Let's elaborate on these aspects. Benefits. Access to world-class healthcare. Now, global insurance coverage allows Indian patients to access world-class medical facilities and expertise in countries like United States, United Kingdom, and Singapore. This can be especially valuable for complex or rare medical conditions. Broader range of treatment options. Patients with global insurance can explore a wider range of treatment options, including advanced therapies, cutting-edge clinical trials, and specialized surgeries that may not be available or accessible in India. Timely access to care. Global insurance often comes with shorter wait time for consultations, diagnostic, and treatments, reducing the delays that can be common in Indian healthcare system. Comprehensive coverage. These insurance plans typically offer comprehensive coverage for medical expenses, including hospitalizations, surgeries, medications, and sometimes even travel and accommodation expenses. Second opinion services. Many global insurance providers offer second opinion services, allowing patients to consult with multiple experts to confirm diagnosis and treatment plans. Here are some limitations. One of the significant limitations is the cost of global insurance coverage. Premiums can be high, and not all medical expenses may be fully covered. Patients may still need to bear significant out-of-pocket costs. Geographic limitations. Insurance coverage may be restricted to specific countries or networks of healthcare providers, limiting the choice of where a patient can seek treatment. Pre-existing conditions. Now, some global insurance policies, pre-existing conditions, medical conditions, or imposing waiting periods before such conditions are covered. Complex claim processing. Navigating international insurance claims can be complex, involving paperwork, coordination with healthcare providers, and potential language barriers. Cultural and language differences. Patients seeking medical care in foreign countries may face challenges related to cultural differences and language barriers, which can affect the overall healthcare experience. Long-term care. Now, global insurance coverage may be more suitable for acute and short-term medical needs. Long-term or chronic conditions may require ongoing coverage that could become financially burdensome. Repatriation. Now, in the event of severe medical emergency or death, repatriation of remains to India can be complex and costly process, and insurance coverage may not always adequately address this. Policy exclusions. Now, policies may have exclusions or limitations related to certain treatments, experimental therapies, or elevated procedures. Understanding one's existing insurance coverage is paramount for Indian patients considering medical care in the United States. Now, elaborating on this need, coverage compatibility. Indian insurance policies may not provide coverage for healthcare services received abroad, especially in the United States. Patient must access the compatibility of their existing insurance with international medical treatment. Scope of coverage. Even if international coverage is included, patients need to understand the extent of coverage. It's vital to review the policy to determine which medical expenses will be reimbursed and whether there are limitations or exclusions. Network restrictions. Many insurance plans have a network of preferred healthcare providers. When seeking care in the United States, patients should verify if their preferred hospitals or doctors are within the network to maximize coverage benefits. Pre-existing conditions. Some policies exclude coverage for pre-existing medical conditions for a specified waiting period. Patients with such conditions should be aware of potential out-of-pocket expenses. Claim procedures. Understanding the process of filing claims with the insurance company is crucial. Patient needs to be familiar with the documentation requirements, claim submission deadlines, and the necessary communication with healthcare providers. Cost sharing. Patients should be aware of any co-pays, deductibles, or co-insurance they are responsible for under their insurance plan. These out-of-pocket expenses can add up significantly. Emergency care. In case of medical emergencies, patients must know how to access and utilize their insurance coverage while abroad, ensuring timely and appropriate care. Travel insurance. Some patients might rely on travel insurance for aspects like trip cancellation, baggage loss, or medical evacuation. However, travel insurance often doesn't provide comprehensive healthcare coverage, so patients should assess their medical insurance separately. Policy updates. Insurance policies can change over time. Patients should stay informed about any update changes in coverage or the introduction of new policies that might affect their healthcare benefits. Consultation with experts. It's advisable for patients to consult with insurance experts or brokers who specialize in international coverage. These professionals can provide guidance to the best insurance options for medical care in the United States. Transparent communication. Open and transparent communication with both the insurance provider and the healthcare facility in the United States is essential to avoid misunderstanding and ensure smooth processing of claims. Financial planning. Patients should factor in the potential cost of healthcare in the United States, including insurance premiums, deductibles, and any expected out-of-pocket expenses into their financial planning. The first step for Indian patients is to thoroughly understand their current insurance policy, whether it is provided by their employer, purchased independently, or through a government program. This will help them determine what coverage they already have and what additional coverage they may need for medical care in the United States. It's crucial to know the scope of coverage, exclusions, limits, and the pre-authorization on requirements that may apply. This information will help patients make informed decisions and avoid unexpected costs or expenses. For Indian patients seeking medical care in the United States, there are several options to consider for extending their insurance coverage. Some insurance providers offer international coverage, add-ons, or riders, which can be purchased to extend coverage for medical care abroad. Additionally, exploring international health insurance providers that specialize in cross-border care can provide comprehensive coverage, especially tailored to the needs of Indian patients seeking medical care in the United States. When seeking medical care in the United States, it's essential to understand the pre-approval process and necessary documentation required by the insurance providers. Indian patients must work closely with their insurer to obtain the required pre-approvals for the treatment, procedures, or surgeries. It is important to know that each insurance provider may have different requirements and guidelines. Indian patients should ensure they have the proper documentations, including medical records, test results, and any supporting documentation required for the pre-approval process. Understanding the network of healthcare providers covered by the insurance policy is crucial. Many insurance providers have a network of preferred providers or facilities where the coverage is higher or even exclusive. Indian patients should research and identify network providers and facilities in the United States that align with their medical needs and preferences. This can help them maximize their insurance coverage while receiving high-quality medical care. Finding healthcare providers who have experience working with international patients and accepting global insurance coverage requires careful research and consideration. Now, here are some tips to help with this process. Contact your insurance provider. Begin by contacting your global insurance provider to obtain a list of in-network healthcare facilities and providers in the United States. This list can serve as a starting point for your research. Verify in-network providers. Cross-check the list provided by your insurance company with the official website of the healthcare facility or provider to ensure that they are still in network. Insurance networks can change, and it's essential to have the most up-to-date information. Hospital affiliations. Look for hospitals and healthcare systems in the United States that have a history of working with international patients. Major medical centers and academic hospitals often have dedicated international patient departments. Specialized providers. Depending on your medical needs, consider seeking specialized providers. For example, if you require cancer treatment, look for cancer centers known for their expertise in treating international patients. Patient reviews and testimonials. Read reviews and testimonials from international patients who have received care from the providers you are considering. These first-hand accounts can provide valuable insights into the patient experience. Consult with your primary care physician. Seek guidance from your primary care physician or referring doctor in India. They may have connections or recommendations for healthcare providers in the United States who can address your specific medical needs. Language and culture sensitivity. Ensure that the healthcare providers you choose are sensitive to language and culture differences. It can greatly enhance your healthcare experience when providers can communicate effectively and understand cultural nuances. Verify insurance acceptance. Contact the selected healthcare providers, billing, or insurance departments to confirm that they accept your global insurance coverage and to inquire about any specific requirements for billing and claim process. Pre-approval and authorization. When planning for medical procedures or treatments, work closely with both the healthcare provider and your insurance company to obtain pre-approval and authorization for services. This can help prevent unexpected denials. Cost transparency. Request a clear breakdown of cost and potential out-of-pocket expenses from the healthcare provider. Understanding the financial aspects of your care is essential to avoid surprises. Travel assistance services. Some healthcare providers offer travel assistance services for international patients, including assistance with visas, accommodations, and transportation. Inquire about these services if needed. Legal consideration. Be aware of any legal requirements for international patients seeking medical care in the United States, such as visa restrictions or document requirements. Ask questions. Don't hesitate to ask questions during your initial consultations with healthcare providers. Discuss your medical history, treatment options, and the insurance billing process to ensure clarity. By following these steps and conducting thorough research, you can identify healthcare providers who are experienced in working with international patients and accepting global insurance coverage. This preparation can contribute to a smoother and more successful healthcare experience in the United States. It's important for Indian patients to keep detailed records for all medical expenses, invoices, and receipts to ensure a smooth and efficient claim process. In some cases, Indian patients may opt for secondary insurance coverage to supplement the existing primary insurance. Secondary insurance can provide additional coverage for medical care expenses that may not be fully covered by the primary insurance policy. While secondary insurance can provide added financial security, it's crucial to thoroughly understand its terms, conditions, and limitations to avoid any surprises later. As we conclude this video, it's clear that understanding global insurance consideration is essential for Indian patients seeking medical care in the United States. As we conclude this video, it's clear that understanding global insurance consideration is essential for Indian patients seeking medical care in the United States. At MediPocket USA, we strive to assist patients in navigating the complex world of global healthcare by providing comprehensive information, personalized guidance, and access to premium healthcare services. We encourage Indian patients to take the time to research their insurance coverage, explore insurance extension options, and work closely with their insurance providers to ensure they have the necessary coverage for their medical care and needs in the United States. Thank you for joining us today as we explored the crucial topic of global insurance consideration for Indian patients seeking medical care from the United States. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel to stay updated on more exciting topics like this. Remember, your health is our priority, no matter where you are in the world.